Good morning from Berlin, Germany. Can you see the reflection? Anybody recognize that tower? And this is the day that we're leaving the city. You're coming with us. Let's go. Whoa, before we get started, it's time for the third photography shout out here on the channel, and this one goes out to Ron Cunningham from the UK of an incredible shot that he got of Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, and he is part of the exclusive creators group. So shout out to you, Ron. Be sure to check out his channels linked in the description and any more information about that group if you're interested in joining. All right, let's get moving. Alright, so we got a bit of work done on the teachable dashboard, and now it is time for something that you definitely do not see on the channel very often, and that is me making breakfast. So, what do we got for breakfast in Berlin? 2 boiled eggs, some healthy crackers, some classic German quark, some tomatoes, bulgur salad, a bit of coffee in that beautiful Canadian Loom cup, some pickled jalapenos, salt and pepper to top it off, and that is breakfast in Berlin. That breakfast was sehr lecker. So now I want to do a bit of a walkthrough on this sort of temporary flat that we've been living in for the last couple months here in Berlin. So if you don't know, Little Miss Sunshine and I, Nellie Winter, used to be nomadic. We used to travel all the time since 2017 when you graduated university.
Yeah, that's right.
The last place we lived was
Spain, Alicante.
España, which we do miss a lot. For those who watch the channel often, you guys know that, and we had original plans to go back to Spain, but the pandemic obviously turned the coin upside down for everybody, including probably you watching this. So we've been in Berlin for the last little while, which is nice. Nellie's originally from Hamburg, so she speaks the language and acts as my...
Berlin is not Hamburg though.
No, that's true. The Hauptstadt is definitely not...
Way different.
Hamburg, but we are moving to Hamburg, back to Nellie's family for Christmas, and then from there we will see, but that's for a different video. For now we're leaving, but I want to walk you through. So Nellie's packing up here. This is the main bedroom that we've been sleeping in, and here's the hallway. It's a really nice storage back here. See if you can see in there. So this place is actually not Airbnb. Usually we would Airbnb, but this is like more of a short-term rental contract where we rented for 3 months, which is the longest since Spain. And it's been really comfortable. We got amazing views. I don't think, yeah, it's way overexposed. You can't really, I don't even know if it's gonna, no, it's not gonna do that. But you saw the tower earlier. This is the main living room. That's my office space right there. A TV, which is sweet. Drying rack, and yeah, it's been strange, like leaving nomadic life over the last sort of 8 months and trying to get used to this new situation of living. This is the kitchen, but I think we've done pretty good. You know, I've started cooking a lot more, and I've actually kind of enjoyed this sort of settled lifestyle. So we're not really sure what's going to happen in 2021, but for now we are definitely leaving Berlin and heading back to Hamburg to be with Nellie's family over the holidays. But not many of your family, right, because of COVID?
No, it's probably going to be very, very small Christmas, but that's okay. I mean, it's going to be nice to be around them anyway, and it's exciting to be packing again.
Yes,
like,
yes.
It's a bit of a challenge. I think I forgot now.
We give a lot more stuff now, don't we?
Yeah.
It's funny, like only, what, 3 months here and sort of like 10 months?
Just start collecting, like...
Amazon 101.
Luckily, my dad is gonna come and pick us up, which is huge.
Awesome. So big shout out to Matthias if he's watching this. But we don't have to take the train, and under these pandemic situation, that's probably a good thing. So you probably also don't know this, but Nellie and I have been working out every single day for the last number of months, and we were inspired by Mr. Mike Corey of Fearless and Far to do a program called Insanity Max with Shaun T, which is absolutely crazy, but Little Miss Sunshine here loves it, and she's...
Are you ready to max out?
I'm not ready to max out.
3, 2, max out!
Nellie, if you don't know, is super fit, and she always has been since I met her in Australia years ago. So you are my inspiration, because without you, I don't know if I'd be maxing out every day. But yeah, you're gonna see our little terrace workout here in Berlin. Get ready.
This is max out cardio. This might be your first day of month 2, or maybe you just wanted an intense cardio workout today. Either way, I'm going to test your endurance. All right, guys, get ready to go. Month 2 in full effect. 3, 2, max out now. Come on. Here we go, guys. Let's pull through. Medicine ball twist. Get on the balls of the feet. We're gonna work through. We're gonna pull through. I'm gonna test your endurance. As you go through this workout, I want you to think, how far can I go? How hard can I push? The workout's gonna push your body, but I want you to get into your head, because I want this to transfer through your life and know you can dig deep in anything that you do. But it starts here. It starts now. Month 2. Here we go. 3.
Max out cardio on the balcony. Hauptstadt, Berlin. Next up is packing the camera equipment into the day pack, my camera bag, and the majority of this you probably already recognize. I haven't really changed my gear setup in the last sort of year and a half, almost 2 years. This is a Panasonic GH5 with the 8-18 2.8 Leica. This is the 12-60 2.8 Leica, the Mavic 2 Pro, extra battery, 24-70 EF Canon 2.8 L series, 70-200 2.8 L, full bag of Benro filters. This is my Zepon Micro Motorized 2 slider, which I still need to make a video about. And then I've got some filters for the drone controller, and then a whole bunch of accessories, which we'll go over in a minute. But first, let's get this stuff into that bag. To be honest, it's kind of hard to pack all my camera gear while still not being able to pack what I'm filming with right now. So I'll show you guys what I'm still missing. So I still have to pack this away and the tripod, but that's the 16-35 on the Canon EOS R with the Rode Video Micro, and then a whole bunch of accessories, which we'll dive into right now. So first things first, that'll go into my camera bag. This is my rain cover for the camera bag that I don't need when I'm inside, so I don't have it in there, but I will have it in there when we're traveling. This is the rocket blower, very useful. I'm sure you guys own one of these, so that comes with me in the bag. And then I've got some miscellaneous stuff. I've got a mini tripod, obviously super useful. The gimbal, which will go into the bag as well. That doesn't go in the magic box, I don't think it fit. My headlamp, that stays in the magic box. I've got a selfie stick that admittedly I don't use very often, but it's, I guess, good to use, good to have, especially if I had a 360 camera, which I don't, but hey. Here's a very good piece of kit. I think you guys probably recognize that. That is a Peak Design clip, which is really, really good when hiking and being outdoors to keep your camera on your bag. Whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff. Allen keys, extra screws. I've got a mini screwdriver here. I've got extra parts for the gimbal, extra batteries, an extra battery for my intervalometer, which is an important one. Ton of different sized Allen keys in little tiny Ziploc bags. Really, really useful to have. This stays in the magic box. Super glue, obviously super useful. What else? I've got another sort of neoprene lens cap. It's rubber that I like to use. This one's really good for protecting your lenses. What else? Another like little tiny mini hot shoe tripod thing. This is for putting my light onto my camera. This is the Aperture MC, incredible light. I use this all the time. It is so good, and it's magnetic, which is really cool. So it's a very strong magnet on the back here, but that will stay in the magic box most likely. Elastic bands, always useful. Intervalometer for doing astro time-lapse work. Chargers for batteries, chargers for gimbals, charger for the slider. This is the Rode lab mic that I'm using to record this audio right now. HDMI cable, 2 meters long, really, really good for watching Netflix and stuff on TVs that aren't yours, like here. So this plugs right into my laptop and then into any TV, no matter where I am, which is super, super useful. So that's really cool to have. But I've got the NT USB condenser mic from Rode. This is what I film a lot of voiceover with, which is really, really handy. And that comes with its own little stand. which you can connect, and that's also magnetic, which is really nice. And then I also have a boom arm for that as well, which I can connect to a table. And that doesn't fit in the box, nor does that fit in my bag. That is sort of, I guess, an accessory that I just put into my luggage. But the mic is really, really good. Great condenser mic. Got some swabs for cleaning my sensors. Tons of extra batteries for the Panasonic, for the Canon, and for the slider. This is the cable for the slider to do the time-lapse work. Extra cables again. I'm not even sure what these are for. I think it's for the slider. Extra drone propellers in case I break any of my drone propellers. I got the drone charger here. Got a Samsung T5 1 terabyte SSD. Really, really useful. And that's it. That's it for accessories in the Magic Box. I'm actually keen to know what your thoughts are on all this stuff in the comments below. I usually keep it very well organized, and this comes with me in my luggage, and then anything else that I can fit into the bag, I fit the most important stuff into the bag. But between the Magic Box and my camera bag, that's essentially all of my camera gear into like 2 very compact, small cases. And this one comes with me on my back, and if I wanted to, you know, I could close this up like a briefcase and carry it with me like that. And this is actually the original case that the gimbal came in. How cool is that? Super useful. All right, so we're basically all packed here, but I wanted to show you some fun stuff because this is the first time in my life that I've had all of my stuff together in one place, except for my golf clubs and my skis. But everything else that I own is all like right here. And it looks like a lot, but half of this is Nellie's stuff. But like this is my stuff right here, and I wanted to show you a couple of keepsakes that I think you'll find interesting. So let's take a look here. All right, so you can see my dive mask and snorkel. That's from the days when I used to be a PADI certified dive master. This is a mate gourd from Argentina. It's a relatively old one. This is like one of the more traditional style ones, and I've got a tie tucked in there, which is kind of hilarious. This one is mateo, which is like a to-go mate. And then in Argentina, this is called a bombilla. That's the straw that you drink the mate tea out of. And then on this side, this little thing is a gift from Nico McPage, and Nick gave me this during the F4 road trip. Why is that funny? And it's for coffee. You stick that on top of a cup and then put the coffee inside, and it's like a to-go filter. Absolutely incredible. And then these are some extra hard drives for some more data. That's a pillow. This is the photographer Iceland map that apparently Thor told me I'm never allowed to use. My hiking boots, some more like electronics and whatnot. But yeah, it's kind of cool that I can fit it all into 2 suitcases. This isn't the best packing that I've ever done, to be honest. I'm just trying to get some content for this video. I'll probably have to kind of reorganize it to make sure that everything's nice and solid. But this, you know, including the NAS and then my camera bag, which is in the other room, which you've seen, and the little hard suitcase, that's all I've got, and that's all I really need right now. So I'm sure I'm going to collect more stuff once we get to Hamburg, but I thought you'd be interested in seeing this. I almost forgot about my latest piece of kit gear that I got here in Berlin, and I know this video is getting a bit long, but this one is really important and very special because it is my #1 hobby and definitely my favorite sport, and that is disc golf. So for you who have been following the channel for a while, you probably already know that, but now I've got a place for all my frisbees. So I travel with 19 frisbees. I've got drivers, fairway drivers, mid-ranges, utility discs, extra putters, and then 3 main putters up here in the top. And this is definitely my #1 hobby, and I really, really enjoy disc golf. It kind of gets me away from my computer, gets me away from my phone, gets me away from the camera, and gives me some time outside to reflect on how shit I am at throwing frisbees at targets. But I'm getting better, and this definitely helps. And if you do play disc golf, then let me know in the comments below. And if you don't, I suggest you check it out because it's free most of the time, and the discs that you need to play are not that expensive, and it's just an absolutely incredible way to get outside and have fun. What are your thoughts?
I'm nervous. I'm nervous to forget something. This is the longest we've stayed anywhere since Alicante. So I feel like we might have forgotten something, but probably not. So I'm excited to leave. Should we close the store?
Yeah, let's do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I'm not. Oh! Phone, wallet, passport, laptop. Okay.
Geht's los.
That was fast.
We're back in Hamburg. Gotta love the speed of the internet. And we wanted to sign off wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Here from, Hamburg, I guess, north of Hamburg. And hope you're safe and healthy and enjoy the Christmas days wherever you are in the world.
And Happy New Year as well, because I don't know if we're gonna upload, well, definitely not for another week, so maybe one video in between. But things are changing for us. The new year brings new opportunity, and that's exciting. So as always, thank you so much for watching.
And we hope to see you on the next one.
Bye.